This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
We're gonna have Melva's gonna give a Sunday school lesson now.
Well, it isn't really a Sunday school.
I know.
It was my experience one day when I was first in the nursing home. I've been in the nursing home for 7 years, and I swear I'm younger than I was then. I feel good, and I'm 93 years old. And I just love to get out here and see this place. One day, Mark's sister, Beth, came to me and said, "Would you like to go with me today?" She said she was going. Didn't mean a thing to me. She told me where she was going. But I was at loose ends and had been put in a new place and trying to collect myself, really. And so I said, yes, I'd like to go. And when I came, they were dedicating this spot for the Trail of Hope. And I listened to Mark talk, and I said, I don't seem to have any purpose in my life right now. I feel like I'm not doing anything, and I do believe that we have to give back something, but I never knew how I could. And then this day, I thought about it quite a bit when I got back to the hospital, and I called Mark on the phone and I said, is there anything that I could do to help you? He don't charge anybody anything to just walk through this place and enjoy the nature and the beauty of it. There's nothing like Mother Nature. God made it for us. And we should enjoy it, everybody, from little tots right up to old grade ladies like me. And I just felt as if I had to do something. And he said, well, what did you have in mind? He was stymied as much as I must have been. And I said, well, we made Christmas ornaments at Christmas times out of clay, and I found I kind of like to work with clay, and I never did before. So I said, maybe I could I made some candles for Christmas out of clay. They don't burn, but they can mean something. And he said, well, let's try it. So I made him a couple trays of candles, and I sent him out, and he appreciated them. And I'm going to tell you that every time I sit down to do those candles, I think I get more out of it than anyone else will ever get out of them. I just feel as if I'm contributing at my age. I'm contributing something to society. I don't mean to blow my own horn, but when you get this old, you have to. Nobody else is going to. So anyway, I've just been making candles. We have a drug and alcohol unit in our hospital, and when they graduate from the treatment center, I make candles for them. And I tell them to take them home, as I'm going to tell you to take them home. And remember, put them where you'll see them every day. And remember what you learned here and how much you enjoyed it. And when you see it, it'll bring all these memories flooding back. And I tell the people that graduate from the drug and alcohol unit that it'll remind them of what they learned about their disease. And I have had just a multitude of love out of those candles myself. Everybody seems to like them. There's no two alike. I make them one at a time, if you can imagine it. I cut them all out and make them all one at a time. So they're no two alike, and they're not perfect in any way. And but they represent a dark side, or what you might be going through at the moment. Some kind of dark side. It may be different from what you've been going through as a youngster. But as you get older, you have different kinds of dark sides. So it goes right along with you. And then when you get over the dark side, there's Jesus' light of hope. That's the light of hope. And I just think that I just found a way to be happy, and I am very happy. Enjoy every day, and I just want the same for everyone. And I think they appreciate it, and I hope they do, because but I say I get more out of it than most anybody does. If I'm feeling down, it makes me feel good just to get the candles out. It doesn't take much space, it doesn't take much ingenuity, and it's fulfilling. Thank you.
Well, thank you. The candles are lovely.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.